They gave everyone a 3% raise and me a 9% cut. I'm a social worker and I just transitioned to a nonprofit. It's boring, but it paid okay. Then, the grant ended and I moved to a new project. I was pretty excited, because an email had gone out to all staff announcing a 3% raise across the board. But literally the next day I got an email from HR asking me to sign a change of status form, accepting 9% pay cut. This was surprising, especially considering I'd been verbally assured upon hiring that they had budgeted to keep my current rate for 2 years. I added 2 supervisors to the email. No one advocated for me. I asked if this means I will not be getting a raise. Even from a 9% cut to a 6% cut, I was told I could have 1 more month of employment at my current rate, or I could accept the cut. Period. Meanwhile, the office is full of brand new standing desks, fancy chairs, and other equipment they don't need, but purchased because they needed to spend down at the end of the fiscal year. I took the cut because I'm obsessive over stability and want my next job to be a really good fit. But I am absolutely leaving. And instead of trying to impress my new supervisor and going into the office more than half a day this week, I'm at home on Reddit and Indeed. I thought I might get treated well here because staff retention was a priority in the strategic plan. Apparently not. Haven't decided yet if I'll give them any notice. I might just empty my cubicle and leave without a word one day. I'll definitely use up all my PTO, too, before I go. Update. I had a phone screen this afternoon resulting in an interview request for a position paying $25,000. More grin. I think 9% pay cut warrants no notice. Find yourself a new job, please. There are more opportunities out there and things are more very expensive now to take such a pay cut. Office politics. Someone wants you gone. You will never know who. Good luck at your next role. They clearly want you to quit by giving you this cut. What would have happened if you would not sign the change of status? Did they need to fire you? I am not American, so I am just curious. Did they try to avoid to fire you, but making you quit the job by yourself? If you are already quitting, I don't understand why you signed it then. Take your PTO. Never come back from vacation. No call. Slowly start transitioning everything you have at the office back home so that there's no warning, based on you leaving with a massive box of your stuff before you go. Don't forget your red stapler. Non-profits are weird. There is a likelihood the grant they used to furnish the office wasn't allocated for payroll, which means they misbudgeted after promising the raise. That being said, I am afraid nothing is stable. But if you like non-profit work, I'd try and find something local government and not start up. They are showing you the door. Hope you take the hint. Leave today. Question: has there ever been a case where a social worker is treated fairly? I never heard of one caseworker making good money or have a rewarding care with all the necessary resources to succeed. I swear. It seems like social workers make public school teachers look like they're being compensated like hedge fund managers. They're targeting you, one way or another. Fairly soon you will not have that job. You need to accept this now. Take all your PTO. Put all your energy into finding a new job. Leave on the day your paycheck clears. Send HR a change of status form as your notice. Talk to an employment lawyer to see if this is discrimination or a hostile environment. 9% is significant. Sending good vibes for your interview and landing the better job. This may qualify as constructive dismissal. Hard to say with a 9% cut. I'd look into some free legal advice resources in your area, library, universities, etc., and ask about it. I wouldn't sign off on it at all. They don't need your permission to cut your pay, and agreeing to it on paper may lose you some rights. Just say, I never agreed to this, and you've provided no justification for this cut based on performance. So I am not going to agree to anything. If you cut my pay, so be it, but I'm not signing an agreement. When you get the new job, just email them that you have to impose a change of status, a reduction in your employment of 100%. This happened to me. It was announced in a team meeting, only 6 people total, that we were all getting our annual increase. 30 minutes after, my boss pulled me in to let me know about a 10% pay decrease. I quit the next day. Send resumes. Hard to suggest any other solution here without talking out of my $1. They aren't forced to pay your PTO when you leave. It's unfortunate, but it's the game they feel empowered to play. Trouble is to the rest of us that it isn't a game. Perhaps mentioning that the reduction will need to mean a reduction in job duties, and you should meet with them on updating those prior to the reduction. You want to maintain yourself because if you plan on moving to another nonprofit, you are going to need them on board. You should find a union that represents social workers and openly unionize your workplace. When you are unlawfully terminated for this effort, the employer could be on the hook for damages. The union could also help with seeking these damages, as well as helping you pivot to union work, where your pay increases are in writing, and this situation could never happen to you again. They also fight for lower case loads and better benefits too.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.